Welcome back, Captains. We're down here at the North Causeway in New Smyrna, and we got a good show for you today. It looks like the Ramp Riff Raff dressed in all blue down there. Now, these guys come in here in this little Saturn Inflatable and come up and block the whole ramp. And these are our ramp camping champs of the week. Come up and get your trophy next time you see me. I know everybody's smarter than I am, but I can tell you right now, that boat does not go on that trailer. And if you're wondering, this is the boat that actually goes on it right there.
It's gotta be this boat. It's closed today. Is that your truck, the black one?
The captain's been pretty cool. He didn't say much to him, he just eased up. He's in good spirits and they must have caught a lot of fish. Not only do they block the ramp right here, they start to take everything out of the boat over here, making sure that this boat ramp is 50% blocked. Captain does a full 360 around the parking lot while these guys unload everything. I'll tell you what, it looks like government work. You got the one guy over there standing with a hand on the hip, leaning up against something, the other guy's doing some work, while there's a line building up in the background. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up, this video may be about 8 to 10 minutes long, but this ordeal took about 45 minutes worth of time. And if you wait till the end, you're going to see where we jumped in and helped out. When he heads out to the parking lot, the other captain that was bringing his boat in gives him a few tips and helpful hints, and they start to move the boat around. He tiptoes it around with his Crocs, nice and easy. Look at that thing. It looks like a channel marker. And they're going to stick that boat on the other side and now block 2 spots. Welcome to Credit Card Captain. Well, they get it over there. He brings the trailer up. I felt so bad for these guys. It took so long for them to get this thing squared away over here. But someone else said something to them and they finally get the hint and they take it around the corner. Now, I know y'all are thinking them barnacles are sharp, but those boats are pretty tough.
At least he did it.
Well, there's their stuff. And what the hell's going on over here? This guy's brought the SUV over, and he starts to disconnect everything, and he's going to hand walk. Is he really going to hand walk this thing down? Daylight's burning, son. It's always good to exercise your trailer. You need to take them out for a walk every once in a while, and this is the proper way to do it. We'll call this one the Smyrna Slowdown. People are backed up over there, and these guys are blocking everything up.
Make life easy, damn.
And at this rate, you should have just left it where it is. Now everything's getting tied up even more. But I can promise you this right here. You will never miss your mark when you back it in by hand. Now these guys put these little contraptions on here. I think he's trying to put it in upside down. And me and the other guy felt like we're going to come over here and give him a hand. Now, I don't know if you look at that guy in the background, he looks like he could bench press me while I'm sitting in my truck. We go to pick this thing up and it is full of water. I'm talking about full. It's got an aluminum platform in there and there's probably 4 to 5 inches worth of space, and that entire boat is full. I'm telling you, this is a 45-minute ordeal. And they tell you size doesn't matter, it sure does. This right here is a proof of it. You could disable the whole ramp here with a little inflatable. I'll speed this one up. The water pours out for about 5 to 10 minutes and then lightens the load. About 75 boats have left the water since this thing's been working on getting himself out of here. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's probably not that much. And you guessed that right. They didn't even hook up the trailer to the ball.
You didn't have it on the ball.
That's why the pin also lost. You lost the pin on that.
You lost the pin. That's not good.
Well,
Either way. At home. Be careful, man.
Let's put it back in. I don't want them to get hurt.
That ball's all rusty and dry. It needs some lube. They didn't have any, so I suggested just spitting on it.
The ball should be fine. It's
And when I mean it was bad, it was bad.
I think.
It went then. It went then.
You need to grease it up.
We need to grease it up. I told him when we got going in the morning, this thing is greasing.
They ain't got the motor locked up. That thing slams down.
His motor's tapping the back.
Now, another thing you might not see here is their winch broke off, and they've got to figure out how to tie this thing down. They've got to go from New Smyrna Beach to Orlando. If you see one of these on the median, pick it up and grab it because it's probably theirs, and they might have gave up on it.
This morning, yeah, the wrench was right here, but it broke. I'm just gonna tie it as tight as it can to the rope. It came off. This thing came off. The other one is there. It's like just gonna tie it down with the rope. I think that's it.
Where are y'all driving to?
Orlando.
Tampa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we gotta drive 50 miles an hour. Maybe we're gonna avoid the highway too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
We're gonna go really slow.
Marathon.
Google the uplift on a Saturn boat.
Well, this turned out to be a beautiful day down here. It was nice and quiet. We're still in the middle of February, so everything's getting all wacky. Weather's starting to get hot, cold, and people are bringing their boats out. If you want to see some more of these videos like this, hit that bell button and consider subscribing.
We would have never figured it out, huh?
We'll keep you entertained. Check out the links in the description below if you want to get some t-shirts or something like that. If you see me down at the ramp, come say hi. I might have some merch on me. You can get it from me right there.
Wow, really? Yeah.
No charge.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.
that's it.